Hey guys, it's Harleywood. So I'm down here at deer camp and I have bought more Nikon scopes. I'm about $1,500–$1,600 in at this point, and if I didn't like them as much as I do, I wouldn't be spending that much money and advising you to check them out. You saw this scope and this scope in a previous video. This is the M223. If you didn't see that video, I'll post a link in the description below. We used Nikon's Spot On app and we took it out to a couple hundred yards, and I mean the bullet drop compensated reticle in this has those little dots that help you kind of gauge where that bullet's going to drop, but in conjunction with that app, it's almost cheating. It's really easy. We took it out to 300 yards and we were hitting 4-inch groups, you know, all day long. And I know some of you are going to chime in that that's not a great group, but I'm not a professional shooter, so for me a 4-inch group at 300 yards, I'm good with it. You probably also saw this scope. This is the p-rimfire. In that video, it was on this 1022. I have put the Vortex Viper back on here, mostly just because I like the aesthetics of this, and I went ahead and put the rimfire on my Remington 1522. And I've just got done sighting that in. We're going to do a little bit more shooting here with it in a second. But all of these scopes have that bullet drop compensated reticle. I also bought another M223 that has the same profile shape as this Vortex, where it's got, you know, the fat ocular in the back and kind of the skinny barrel. And that one's a gift for my dad. I think he said he's going to put it on his Mini 14 or something like that. So that one's not here today. It has the point blank reticle, which Nikon, if you're not familiar, has several reticles to choose from. I'm kind of fond of the BDC reticle and the turrets that seem to come along with these. They're more of like the tactical turrets, real easy to adjust, pop them up, turn it and set it back down, and you got your back on your zero mark. The one I got from my dad, the M223 that has this profile, is the point blank reticle. It's basically a fine crosshair with a dot in the center. And I may be getting this wrong, so confirm on their website, but that dot is fairly large. He wanted it more so for his eyesight. He's in his mid-70s. That dot is probably, if I had to guess, a 6 MOA dot. Again, don't quote me on it. Look in the on Nikon's site to verify that. But right now, I've already sighted this in. We're at 25 yards, and I'm hitting a little, I think that's a 2.5-inch piece of steel over there. It's one of those little spinner things. And all day long, you know, I'm actually grouping them at probably 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch at 25 yards. So I'm going to reposition the camera. We'll move it out there and let you see some shooting. Most recent one I purchased, which I just received, is this M308, and I also ordered a rangefinder from them. It's on back order, so expected, you know, hopefully any day now. I was so impressed with these two that I went ahead and spent the money on the M308. This is one of the top of the line that they have, and obviously there's some that are, you know, almost $2,000. This is definitely not that one, but it's not even quite half. It's a little less than that, but very nice setup. They come with flip-up caps. I don't happen to have those with me, but This one actually came with like the bungee style that has the two caps with the cords that connect them. These two came with the caps that go on the end that have the flip up, protective covers. And they also come with these honeycomb light deflectors so that you don't get the glare. And that's what I'm rocking on these two right now. May end up putting the protective cap on the back of this one during hunting season if it rains or something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and sight this one in. I've got a 200-yard stretch right here, so shouldn't be any problem for this M308. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like what you saw, hit subscribe. I'm going to put links to all of these, including the one that I forgot to bring that looks more like the one on the 1022. I'm going to put links to all of those in the description below. So check them out. Again, I wouldn't have spent this much money if I wasn't going to be this happy with them. That's it. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, post them in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer them for you. And we'll see you on the next one. Later.